Who started the Lady Woods? I'm over here looking at y'all Instagram. Who started the Lady Woods?
Good. Okay, I got until 11 in here before they kick me out. All right, okay, let's do this.
Let's do it. Let's make it quick because I know you got they gonna kick you out. Okay,
Who-
who started the Lady Wolves?
Hold on. This was an entity of the Pack Drumline. So they
Okay.
started the Lady Wolves, and uh we are sister drumline to them.
Okay. Nice. I'm up here looking
So
at Instagram and everything now. This is what's up.
yeah. So I got a few things on my page, and then I kind of struggle with. I guess you can help me with this, but it gets it ultimately up to me. Kind of struggle with what I really want to say or put out versus what I should be to keep up in it. But I have many facets to myself. I have a dual personality,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes I feel like I'm doing a disservice to myself if I'm not saying how I really feel in my music or my thoughts. It don't mean I gotta act on it, but how do
Right.
you navigate that with professional world versus this is who I am? You don't have to be who you are.
That's a actually interesting and good question. But I think when as long as you know and are confident with your worlds and who you are, because when we
Yeah.
talk about artists and talk about creatives, it's always been several dualities that we've navigated. When we're with certain people, they get the creative fullness side, the crazy side of us. And most artists, we are crazy as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. But when we get, when we're in certain other arenas, we put on a different role, a different face. But as long as you are
Mhm.
confident enough with who you are and know how to, I will say, and the best way that I can say it is kind of like shape shift in different spaces where you are.
Yeah.
You still are true to yourself, but you know how in certain arenas you got to convey and portray yourself to be. So as long as you are comfortable, because like
Yeah.
I had to go back and forth between it being an artist, being an educator, being a mentor, and all that other stuff. But regardless of whichever role that I'm in, if I'm working with, like, say, for example, the U.S. Embassy, they gonna get the Chicago Angela. I'm gonna be Chicago Dr. Mosley Angela, but they gonna get the slang
Mhm.
gonna come out occasionally. But that's the realness of me. I'm not about curb who I am just to accommodate folks in a different space. I'm not, because that's not being authentic.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's also something that, like, when they hire me for certain events, do you know who you just hired? Because my music is not like family friendly sometimes. So
And
what I do is just pick the family friendly songs.
and that's right, even that, based upon that kind of, I hate when people do that because they act like everybody is supposed to just be squeaky clean all the time, and we're not. We're
Yes,
definitely not.
that's what I don't like. We're human beings. We gonna
Yes.
mess up. We gonna feel emotions at this time in our life. Maybe we changed our mind because I'm like that Jasmine Sullivan song. I sent you a video because I'm about to drop that in a little bit.
Okay.
But the Jasmine Sullivan song, "Bust the Windows Out Your Car."
Yes.
It's not meant to be literal, but you feel like doing that
Yes.
to people sometimes
Yes.
or to guys.
Yes.
They don't mean you actually did it. I never did it because if you touch my car, we got a problem.
And also I think about, I don't want to sit in jail because I got other stuff I gotta do. I'm not about
You said I
I,
don't want to sit in jail.
I know.
I got other things to
I weigh
do.
the consequences. So I'm not about to do all that. But
Exactly.
if I need to go there, I can
Mhm.
flip the script and do it. But I'm not about to sit in jail for you at all. But and so when
Man.
people, and that's also one thing that I try to convey to young people. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna, not you're gonna have days that are not always the best. and it's okay. Do not be hard on yourself. But I think coming specifically for our generation, and then also when we think about the black community, we've always been taught that you got to act a certain way in front of white people. You got to act a certain way in front of the church
No,
people.
they should
You
act a
got
certain way in front of us.
hello. Exactly. And
Mm.
I'm at the whole point at this whole grown ass age of mine. I'm tired of playing it. I'm just tired of playing it.
Okay. They keep, oh, they're animals, they're dogs. History proves otherwise. Okay.
Otherwise,
History
yes,
proves that the real animals are you.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Especially if you go to the motherland, you don't see any of this hoo-ha, rah-rah that they portray on the news. Even though it's true, the things that they show on the news is true. It's just the light that you put us in. Because
Yes,
what about all the good things that are
yes,
going on? It's like
exactly.
punishing a kid for everything bad. You never give them any rewards for doing well.
Mm-hmm.
So, you got to look at both sides, and the whole world thinks of us this way because of what's been portrayed on news outlets
Yeah.
and in the media.
And they've had to
So it's
keep
sad.
telling the
But
same narrative. So it's like ingrained in even some folks within
now,
our community. Yeah.
yep. So we have to change the narrative too. Like even I hate a litter bug. You can just go to the gas station or go to get to your house. Don't throw no trash out the window. I
Yes.
think that's so sad. Like, and I mentioned that because that's really dominant in our community or
Yeah.
prominent where they throw whole cartons of like food that they've got out the
Mm-hmm.
window. You don't care about your own home. They won't either.
Exactly. And I also
So
think that
I'm
um I remember like in our communities, oftentimes they were never like that because I was talking to my cousin who grew up on the west side when they first set the projects and stuff up, and he was like they had flowers out there,
mhm.
we took care of them, it was beautiful. And I was like, compared to where they are, the way that they, even though they knocked them down, most of them now, I was like, a way that, the shift and stuff had changed dramatically. We had respect for our community, had respect for the properties around us because we realized it was a reflection of us. But so much has changed. So much has changed.
Yeah, it has. They're trying to rebuild. But
Oh, definitely.
it starts here with the rebuilding,
Yes.
which is in your mind.
Yeah.
How do you do that if the people who are doing it don't know any better? I don't even know where to start with that. They leave trash in the school playgrounds,
Mm-hmm.
bottles, and you don't care about your children, the
Right.
children in the community that comes to these parks.
Right.
Y'all big grown ass over here drinking and smoking all day and leaving your trash here for kids to pick up.
Yeah.
Think about someone other than yourself. So that's
Yourself.
a part of an initiative that I want to start with
Okay.
just the beautification of the neighborhoods. And I'm starting where I came from, which is the North Lawndale area,
Okay.
because that's where I feel the most passionate about it.
Mm-hmm.
And billboards. We don't have to see 1-800 Hurt Now, McDonald's. That
Right.
all plays a part in your subconscious. I'd like to put something healthy on there, or maybe a quote that would inspire, things like that, as opposed to just trying to get our money in desert.
Yeah.
Leamington's is the only one that they have out west.
Really?
And it is so high. And it's not even owned by us. I think they told me it was Italians that owned it. I don't remember. Don't quote me on that. I gotta
Okay.
figure that back out. But it ain't us. So I would like some more black owned grocery stores in the neighborhood, and at least more marketing, because I know there's a few, but more marketing to get people to come there.
Yeah.
So that's one of the initiatives I'm working on, and then as well as my nonprofit for postpartum depression amongst men and women,
Okay.
new parents.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be giving like maid services for them to help wash dishes and clean up
Oh,
bottles. And
awesome.
I'm going to be giving out, yep, just some nurses to be able to come by and care for the baby during the night if they can't get any sleep.
Okay.
Therapy services for the couples. I just want to be able to push keeping the families together. And if it don't work, it don't work. But at least y'all not each other enemy at the time where you need to be working together. And
Right.
maybe you don't know how to navigate through those emotions, but we just here to help, giving, diapers. I just told you I spent the gift cards you gave me on some
Right.
diapers, but there's a lot of people that are struggling with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No, that's a beautiful
So just
thing
working on that
because
mainly for
no, that's a beautiful thing. I love to hear it that you're going back into the community where you're from. Have you ever thought about partnering with one of the local hospitals or connecting with them?
I have not, but now I am.
Okay.
You, s- you saying that puts it on my radar.
No, I will actually connect you
So I
with
can
one of
ask. I can ask.
I will connect you with one of my family friends. She has always been
Mhm.
working with prenatal mothers and just mothers, period. And she's with Rush.
Oh,
She's
wow.
one of the top directors at Rush. So I'll
Nice,
hook
nice.
you up with her. She's phenomenal at
Oh,
what she would do. So I'm sure she will have some ideas and stuff to get that going for you.
well, thank you. I would appreciate that because I'm kind of on the ground. I don't know. I started the nonprofit, but it's been 2 years. I haven't even started my first event because I just don't know what to do. And then I'm an artist, so I'm overthinking everything. Like I want it to be good and perfect, but sometimes you just got to do it.
You just got to do it. Yeah. Seriously. But no, that's a beautiful
Hmm.
thing because it's needed. It's very much needed. And quite often, it's too many people suffering in silence, and especially new mothers, because they think that
Yeah.
you're supposed to know, it's
Hmm.
supposed to come natural. And from what I've heard, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
And you're supposed to be strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to be strong, and but you can't be superwoman all the time. You need your time. You need
Yeah.
your space. That's why I take my days. My god sister always says you do a good job at compartmentalizing for you to have the kids and still do your music and everything else you're involved in. And
Yeah.
I'm still a supportive friend, sister, aunt, mom. So it weighs on you when you have so many people that depend on you or that want you to come out to their events. And the more people you know, the more things you get invited to. COVID
Yeah.
was my time.
I hear
I
that.
just, oh, I can't come out. Sorry.
Right. I hear that. So with you carrying all these titles and having to go back and forth between different worlds, is music your safe place?
Oh yeah, when I'm upset, I know that my kids look at me like I'm crazy, and my fiance because the other day I went to go play drowning pool in my room. And I can be transparent with you. And I was just screaming along with them. If you ever heard Bodies by Drowning
Yes,
Pool,
yes.
I like Avenged Sevenfold. I like a lot of rock music.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I was just in there screaming because I just can't.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's like it with family and the dynamics of it and trying to keep everything in order, trying to keep a clean house, make sure all of the kids got everything taken care of. They have their programs and appointments and all of that. I mean, it helps when you have a partner, but still sometimes the partner is also
Part of the
somebody
problem.
to like I don't want to have to facilitate. Yes, like I don't want to have to facilitate everything. I already got
Right.
to facilitate the music and at work and at home. I need you to take care of it
Right.
sometimes. So just having those talks and being very transparent.
Hmm. I understand.
So
I
yeah, so and I
understand.
play I play drums when I'm also feeling some type of way. So
Okay.
they just have to deal with it.
Okay. Hey, exactly.
But
Exactly.
it's better than taking it out on everybody, ain't it?
This is true. This is true. This is
Feel
something that I
much
think
better after that.
exactly. This is something that I think that we had to learn, because I can speak very much about my parents and growing up, because I come from two pastors and knowing
Oh, I
that
mean, I can see it all on you. Just
knowing
so inspirational.
knowing some of the stress that they were going through, and then coming home from the church meeting, slamming doors, upset. I'm looking like I wasn't there. I didn't do it. Why are you stressing me out?
I wasn't there.
Right.
Yeah, because your energy transfers. Like you got to
Yes.
be careful with that. I want to make sure that, because my kids might have had a stressful day. And
Yeah.
you have to also be aware of meeting people where they are. And
Yeah.
I know you know this, but if my 2-year-old starts crying and having a temper tantrum because he can't zip up his zipper, that's the worst thing that's going on in his world right now. I
Yes.
can't say, oh, you don't know nothing. You can't do, you whining about that. That's big to him. He's
Right.
frustrated. So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
gotta, just meet them where they are, let them know.
Yes, yes. Miss Bianca, did you reach out to Mr. To Daryl for the blues stuff?
Man, you know what I did, but
Oh,
people ain't like
Bianca.
you. So
Oh, Miss, ma'am,
they don't
ma'am,
like you. So they ain't finna be like, excuse me, I need you to do this right now. Like, you gotta talk to me
ma'am.
kind of crazy.
I told him you was gonna link one because they are looking for some women. Like,
But I did. Tell them I know I really am interested. And Mondays and Tuesdays are my best days.
okay.
But I really am interested. Can you send me the number again? Because I just tried to look up Daryl in my phone and it ain't
Okay,
coming
I'll
up
see you the number
for
again.
the
And
text
it might
messages.
even be better for you because I know he's normally at the club on Monday. I think the club, yeah, the Monday club is up
Oh,
on.
really? Oh, please send me that information because I done
Yeah,
missed it yesterday. But I
yeah,
can make it next Monday.
yeah. And
I'm
then
gonna go there
I
and meet him
know,
personally.
every Wednesday they do like jam sessions and stuff like that with different folks. But yeah, they're looking for female blues singers for real, for real.
Yeah, because it's right in my range. Low is me. They
Yes.
call me hip hop early kid.
Who gave you that name?
Talk about I'm glad that you asked. I'm gonna tell you, it's one of my buddies. He's a producer, really
Okay.
dope. We go way back. Um, so Haiti, Lord Haiti is his name, and shout out
Okay.
to Lord Haiti and Swank Publishing, Swank PR,
Okay.
Brianna. But yeah, they brother sister, and he
Okay.
always makes fun of me actually.
That is hilarious.
So I don't know, he might have done something with that, but
Right.
him, Etta James, yeah, I like
Yeah.
or somebody, I get a lot of comparisons, but this is why I say I have a duality.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm everything everywhere all at once. Not that
Okay.
I'm not God, but you know
Right.
what I mean. I just have I don't know, aura, presence. Feel like I've been 40 people in a past life, and they
Yes.
all just in my head. I know that
Yeah.
sounds crazy.
Nope, I'm with you because I be having a conversation
Yeah.
with Vanessa a lot. So
Okay.
I understand.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
don't let you get inebriated on anything. And
Girl, no. And
they gonna be like, hey, you're not right.
that's why I leave that
Okay.
stuff to the other side. I'm like, I'm not touching that because
Yeah, I tried it one time and I said, oh no. Mm-mm,
right.
mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm already silly.
uh
It's
girl,
over the
please.
top.
So you recently just finished your album or you working on a new one now?
I'm working on a new one.
Okay.
And I'm taking my time with it because I really want to put, my love and passion into it and not rushing or, oh, what do people like? Just kind of want to tell my story. So
Okay.
I have something in there about me going through postpartum with the first twins. But these are all songs that's years old that's still relevant.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just have to make sure that the production is not dated.
Hmm.
Um, and making sure I add different elements and instrumentation. I have one where I'm using my own. I would say beatboxer, but I'm not a beatboxer. I just make sounds with my mouth.
Okay.
But I have something where I'm doing that on the track. So I think it encompasses just who I am and who I'm growing to be. We're all growing and learning and
Yeah,
elevating our own way.
definitely.
And wherever I am is where I am. Don't pass no judgment. If I want
Hello.
to talk stuff about my man, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Hello, because we know that the
And
old
if I want to talk about God, that's what I'm gonna do.
that's what we gonna do. Because you know the elders back in the day with the blues, they was talking about it all, and that's also what I love about
Yep.
the humanity of it, because they was talking about some
Yep.
things that was real. So, uh, you gotta go.
Go ahead.
No, no, you
Uh-uh.
good. But no, and that's one of the things that I love about the blues is the fact that they covered across so many different topics and conversations. And I want to be able to find more women who are doing that now. So yeah,
Yeah, I would love that.
yeah,
Um to just encompassing what it is to be, a woman, a mother, a
yes.
friend, all of these different roles that you play in
Mhm.
other people's lives to make sure, it takes a balance.
It does.
And it takes a strong mind. This is not like life is not for the weak yet. I'm sure we can all off ourselves and that'll be the easy way out. But you
Right.
gotta keep pushing.
Gotta keep pushing. So yeah, I know I like to keep the conversation to 30 minutes, but you go start your day. It's always good seeing you, and I cannot wait to hear your new music and what you got going there. Contact the blues people. I'm gonna send you the
Can
information.
you please one more time?
I'm gonna
One more
send it to
time.
you
Just
one
send me the
more
number.
time. I'm gonna hold
Yeah, I'm
your hand
coming
and
on
walk you
Monday.
to the altar, baby.
Mm.
And we gonna get through this together.
Yeah, where are you staying at now?
I'm in Italy right now.
Ooh, going crazy. What you in Italy for, girl?
I got a couple of shows and I'm working with some musicians down here.
Yay. Okay,
So,
well, put me on that show.
I, ma'am, I am trying to get all Chicago folks on this show because the way that they doing the music here, I'm looking like absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not.
Okay, how long you staying there?
For now, I'm gonna be here to the end of the year.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. But I'm looking forward to seeing some pictures. I don't ever see nothing from you on social media.
Girl, I
Do you
like my
be on there?
privacy. I like my
I
privacy.
know,
I like
right? I feel that. I understand. That I ain't been on there in a while. I'm trying to get back into it because it's
yeah.
hard. It's
Because
hard
it's
to,
hard. It's hard.
yeah, you want to live in a moment.
This is true. This is true. So yeah, but we gonna definitely talk again, ma'am. And I will send you that information. All right, girl. You take care.
Okay, my bad. That was my manager. He was talking to somebody. They say so. He had somebody in the office with him. Oh,
You
so
good?
he
You
gone now,
good?
but I didn't want to leave without saying goodbye or see you later. And I
Right.
really appreciate these talks. And I'm sorry that I'm a hot mess. Okay. Please don't be discouraged. I love talking to you. I love,
I'm not
just being
discouraged.
a part of the
I know in the time that we do talk
community.
is needed, and I appreciate
Yeah.
the conversation. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing it. And I'm gonna keep holding your hand through it.
Yeah, thank you. If I need some advice, can I call you?
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Okay,
All
cool.
right, take care, lady.
All right,
All
see you.
right,
Thank you
bye.
so much.
Love
Good
you, girl.
talking to you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.